Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Sea Stories and Disgruntlement. I'm your host, Chris Giannini. And today, like I promised before, previous episodes, today we're going to be discussing uh, your veteran benefits. Primarily, we'll be focusing on this episode for education. So let's dive in. Like I said, today is Friday, so make sure you have your red t shirt on, something red, doesn't be a t shirt, whatever, wherever you're working. Make sure it's red though for Red Friday. So let's dive in. You're going to go to the VA website, which is www.va.gov, to access your site. Access this. So I already started the application process. I'm already in college right now, and you're going to have to sign in to complete all this stuff. So uh, if you need help with anything and you already know the school you want to go to, uh, each school or most schools have uh, a veteran services office. So I'll show you how to use that. We'll go to the GI Bill comparison tool, and this will say, okay, so it says here, so the GI Bill comparison tool, it tells you if you're active duty, National Guard, spouse, or child. So we'll go with veteran for now. And you go to the drop down menu here, and it tells you which one, what are you going to be using. Okay, so 9/11 GI Bill, the Montgomery GI Bill, and the Select Reserve GI Bill, Veteran Readiness and Employment. That's VOC Rehab and Dependents Educational Assistance. So the post 9/11, and that kind of goes within itself. So, uh, see, if you have if you served over 4 years, obviously you're going to be getting the 36 plus months of education. That's your 4 years you put into the service, and you get the full blown uh, whatever. But also that doesn't necessarily mean everyone is the same. So everything's right here. So you have less than 90 days, whatever. You have the scholarships, you have the service connected discharge, whatever. Everything's right there for you. So we're gonna look at schools. We'll click on in person and online. So when you get to enter a city, school, or employer name, uh, type in anything. So today, since I live in Bethlehem, I'm gonna type in Bethlehem, and all these schools drop down. So type down Bethlehem, and all these schools. So AVTS, Lehigh University. Now, for anybody looking at any schools or anything like that, uh, everything's right here. It gives you all the information. So I go to Northampton Community College. I'm not ashamed to say that. Nothing to be ashamed about. You can look at everything. Uh, Everything's right here to tell you. So for Northampton Community College, 100% of tuition's covered, right? Housing is 1713, and you get $1,000 in books. All right, and that's for everything. Uh, and as you look at Lehigh University, it's the same price for housing and books. That's what you get, and it's broken down per semester. All right, so we'll look at the details of Northampton Community College just for shits and giggles. We'll look at another one when we get done with this. Okay, so using 100% of your GI Bill, you pay nothing. You get a housing allowance, and you don't, when you apply for this, you um you don't see the 16,000. just so you just so we're clear here, you don't get that money. Okay, um, everything from uh, your tuition, lab fees, all that stuff is covered under the GI Bill. Uh, and you get a book stipend, or your books are paid for. So $500, and that's that $500 goes straight to you, so you can go rent your books, buy your books. And I highly recommend you renting versus buying. Reason I say that is because textbooks at college, if if you guys went from straight from high school and did like, let's say you did 10 years in the service, uh, you have to pay for your books if you're not familiar. So as you see here, you get $1,000 a year. That's $500 each semester. Uh, Use it towards your books. That way you get you know everything you need. Uh, Most everybody nowadays has a laptop, so uh, this depends on the program you want to go to and whatever. So okay, since we covered the basics of college, so how about we look up employers or OJT training or apprenticeships, and we'll look at the same city. We'll look in Bethlehem. Can't spell today. Sorry, I can't spell today. All right, so here you go. And everything that comes up, the apprenticeships. Uh, so fire department, police department, state police, the cable company, the banks, uh, plumbing, heating. All this is just the area that's around that utilizes the GI Bill stuff. So for this program, I just clicked on, okay, which is pretty cool. So if you're looking to do an apprenticeship or uh, OJT training, this is all right here. So let's go back. And then we will look at vet tech training providers only. So this will bring up a whole nother thing for you to utilize. And 9 times out of 10, I want to say it's online. I'm not 100% sure, but if you guys have no idea, click on and see. Um, as you see here, uh, everything you scroll down is data software engineering, and there's a couple pages here. I was going to say thousands, and I had to stop myself. Most of the stuff is data analysis and stuff to become whatever you want to use. So here's the website, va.gov, okay, and comparison to education and training. Now, if you're having problems, you accessing this page or any questions, it gives you right here. Call the GI Bill hotline, 888 GI Bill 1 or 888-442-4551. If you live outside the US, it gives you lines here. Uh, if you don't know, if you need help with anything accessing the site uh, or or about your benefits, there's a 800 hotline. It's 800-827-1000. If you're having problems, if once you have your login and everything, uh, there's another number there. It's 800-983-0937. Or if you have any VA help, or there's the 311 number. Because everything's here to help you access stuff for your uh, VA stuff. So check it out. Let's see. What can else we discuss? Oh, so like I said before, uh, it pays for your tuition. Okay. I would bring up my stuff, but I don't want to have that stuff on the internet, which is, I mean, I hope you guys would understand that. Um, when you're applying, make sure you contact the school or whoever is doing the training for you, that there is a veteran services person that can guide you the correct way for them to get it, because it changes. It seems like it changes every couple months for them to file. So make sure you're doing that. Contact the school you're going to be going to. Let them know. Make face to face contact if you can. Uh, set up an appointment to meet with that person. I don't know if schools are doing meeting up or whatever. I've been going to my school for 2 years now just because of the program that I'm a part of, media production, hence the sweet editing I've been doing for these videos and podcasts. Um, make contact with them. That way you know how they work and what they expect of you, and because it's not just applying. There's there's always something that has to be done uh, for just the school side of the paperwork, and you kind of need to know everything, right? So, because I'm sure the school has a way of tracking things, and they get extra money from the VA. I'm sure that schools out here in Pennsylvania are pretty well taken care of for veterans, but there's been certain states that aren't meeting the bar on helping veterans. But Pennsylvania is one of the good ones. You can find out where the best place to go is statewide. The VA always has a ranking or a status of ranking and how each state is doing with VA benefits. There's always they've been progressing as of the past 4 years of healthcare and education for veterans. It's gotten a lot better past couple years, just from people being able to or not being turned away for benefits or what have it. There's reasons behind it, and I'm not going to get into that because, like I told you, this show is not about politics. It's not about any of that nonsense that's splitting people and friendships and families apart. I'm not getting into that because we don't need to get into that. I'm here to help you, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, thank you for watching. Like I said last Wednesday, when I interviewed Tom, I'll be interviewing Captain Roy Love, United States Navy, on Tuesday, and that should be up either Tuesday evening or Wednesday. Let's just say the video is going to be up Wednesday because the last video I posted, it took almost all night for it to load. That might be how I saved it and whatever. I'm trying to get you guys the best quality product, not quantity. But at the same time, I want you guys to have a lot of content to look at and hear. I know this is a lot to take on. Hope I still be able to help some of you where to go to get your educational benefits. Like I said, next week we'll be talking to Mr. Roy Love, and next Friday, we should dive into seeing if we can get another guest on board, hopefully another veteran, and we'll see. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You got something out of it. Know a little bit into where to go to and how to do things and where to look. So thank you very much and have a great day.